Welcome back to the Vintage Firearm series. Um, Today is kind of a special video for me because every now and then I have a gun that I can't get off the cannot fire list onto the can fire list. And I think I could be getting another one off that list. Now, at any given time, I only have perhaps 2 or 3 on the list. That's how hard I work on it. And this was a gun here that I bought at a store that was probably 2 hours from where I live, maybe 3. And I had seen pictures of it. And when I went down there to get it, the bore on it was horrendous. Not only was it fouled and all that stuff, which you would expect from a gun this old, I don't know for certain, but I will be finding out when I talk to the person who's going to do the work on it. I'm pretty sure he's going to know. I believe it's a Remington rolling block 1.5. I don't know that for a fact, so if you feel that you need to correct me on it, take no shame in that. I will not as well. Okay, it's a pretty cool gun, and not only that, it's a low serial number. Now, I'm looking on the patent dates, and if that means anything, and I'm not absolutely sure it does, but if it does, the last patent date, I believe, is 1873. So, and then the number is a very low 4-digit number. So when I say very low, I mean very low. 1-4 are the first 2. So it's a really cool gun. What happened to it is it was fouled, and then somebody went in with a wire brush and aggressively tried to clean it. Because there's people online that'll tell you, hey, you can take a wire brush to your bore and no harm will come of it. That is not true in my personal opinion, especially when you're dealing with a vintage firearm. You have to be very careful in dealing with it. I'm not an expert. I'm just a collector. That's just an opinion. You may have a different one, and I respect that. So I'm pretty excited because now this guy is about 6 hours from me, and I am going on a trip just in a couple of days which is going to have me drive right by this guy's place. Now, is that a blessing or what? I really think it could be. So in any case, this gun here is in beautiful condition. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Now look at the stock on it. Don't you think this is worth bringing back? Now, of course, I would prefer not to have it lined if that was an option, but it's not. Somebody went in there, wire brushed it, like I'm going to suggest for hours. I don't know this particular situation. The furniture on it is really pretty good. I'm not saying that there's not flaws in it, but I'm going to say it's among the nicest I've ever seen of this period of time. It's a .32 caliber. What else can I say about it? We talked about the possibility of dropping it down to a .22, but you know what? I don't want to do that. I've been thinking about it. I want to keep it at .32. Yes, the ammo, I'll have to load it, all that stuff. I get that. It's okay. And I want to keep it, and I want to shoot black powder through it. And I know that once I have it lined, there's a very good chance that I can shoot contemporary ammo through it. I don't think I'm going to want to do that unless somebody advises me otherwise. So it's a pretty cool gun, don't you think? I guess this is going to be a short video. If I could tell you how much this would weigh, it would blow your mind for its size. Look at the front sight. Isn't that cool? And that octagon barrel, let's just see what it says on it. Let's read it out here. So this is going to be episode or 1 or, out of 2 or something like that. I don't really know yet. E. Remington and Sons, New York. It mentions a town, but I'm not sure I know how to pronounce it. Ilion? I'm sure I'm getting that wrong. I-L-I-O-N. Also looks like there's a screw that's been boogered up here. I'm going to see if we can't fix that right there. That would be really cool. Look at all the work that went in to put this butt pad in. You know why they stopped doing that kind of stuff, right? It's just too time sensitive. You know, beautiful. I am really excited about this, getting this back online. I love the adjustment here too. It's very much like it, would be later on, a nearly contemporary gun. It's like I call it a ladder that's underneath of it. I don't know if that's what they officially call it. I'm sure I've got that wrong. But that octagon barrel, boy, I've got quite a few. And it's got a list of serial numbers on here too. Let's see. I don't think you're ever going to be able to see them. Let me see where it is and I'll get the... If there's a point that it looks right, just stop it. I don't know if it's back here would be better, a sharper focus. Don't know any of that. What do you think? Any advice? I'm always good for advice. So this is episode 1 of this. I mean, version 1 or whatever we're going to call it. I don't know. Forgive me for not knowing. This is just a spur of the moment. I got done talking to him 5 minutes ago. So I'm really happy. Okay, so I'll see you in the second half of this. And hopefully at that point, not only will we have it, but we'll be shooting it and we'll be having all kinds of fun with it. Hopefully it's got some serious accuracy. We will see. And thank you so much for tagging along in my adventures. Bye-bye.